What is going on, guys? Welcome to J-Pow Music. Of course, you can like, subscribe on the channel. Definitely appreciate that. Like the videos, of course, that go around the internet. Also, just a quick heads up, I did start a new podcast titled Artists Like Us. Episode 1 is out now with Lando Chill. Really dope artists, really dope conversations, so check that out. Today in the J-Pow Music sphere, we got an update regarding to the Linkin Park situation, and unfortunately, it is to do with Chester's mom being really upset about this current situation going on. And then, obviously, for those of you who are in the dark, Chester is the original singer from Linkin Park who passed away, unfortunately, many, many years ago. And now, what's her name? Emily. We'll just call her Emily for now. I forgot her last name. She is a new lead singer for the band, but there's a lot of controversy around this person because of a connection to Scientology, which is what Chester was trying to, some of the practices, supposed practices of said ology. Chester was against. So with this new information, kind of crazy. So I'm going to read this here. This is from Stereo Gum. For those who say, bro, where's the link, bro? Where's your sources, bro? This is from Stereo Gum. I'm reading this from the Instagram, so check that out. This was posted. Let's see when this was posted. It says 5 days ago, actually, from today. So check out the Instagram if you want to see the print, but I'm going to read this here. It says, in quote, "I feel betrayed. They told me that if they were ever going to do something, they would let me know. They didn't let me know, and they probably knew that I wasn't going to be very happy. I'm very upset about it. I feel like they're trying very hard to erase the past. They're performing songs that Chester sang, and I don't know how the fans are taking it, but I know how I take it. And having Emily Armstrong, that's her name, singing my son's songs is hurtful. They said that they would let the family know if they were going to reunite. They did not. Bennington's first wife, Samantha, and son, Draven, did know until it was told to the world. It was the same for me, and it hurt." End quote. And it looks like this quote was actually from Rolling Stone and Stereo. They posted it on their stuff. So, damn, that is crazy. That's crazy that they didn't let the former singer's family know that they replaced someone in the band. Do you guys think in the comments, is that warranted? Do you think that say Mike Shinoda, for example, in the band or whatever, the manager or whatever, that they have a responsibility to communicate that to, the former singer's family? In regards to that, I do think there is a sensibility that absolutely makes sense. I mean, obviously, if I had a band and the lead singer passed and we, years later, we replaced the singer, I would, of course, communicate that with the family. I don't know if there's any specific negotiations around that. But as far as just like, what would you do in general? Yeah, of course. Chester was family. I mean, basically family to them, or maybe they weren't. I mean, based on how they're moving, right? How Mike Shinoda's moving, how everyone's moving, maybe they're just thinking business is business, but this is a hurtful thing, especially with, Chester's family that he had before he passed, right? So his son, his wife, etc., not knowing about Emily Armstrong until after the fact. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. So that kind of makes me want to look at Mike Shinoda away a little bit, because I know he's kind of one of the forefront guys around all of this, right? As far as for the decisions, obviously, you have management and all that, but when it comes to who are we looking at Linkin Park wise, even before Emily was in the picture, right? Who are we looking at to represent the band in its entirety? And I would say most people would say Mike Shinoda, because obviously Mike Shinoda has a very sound voice within the band. Obviously not a singing one until recently because of, the obvious situation, having to, be more versatile. But obviously him rapping, through those albums and whatnot, and then now kind of doing some more singing stuff. Yeah, that kind of makes me want to looking at him away. Like, hey, like, how could you not? Right? How could you not? And who knows? I'm assuming they had a relatively close relationship. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't, and it was just a job to them, right? Every band obviously has a very different relationship. I know for the Foo Fighters, everyone's pretty knit tight for the most part. Obviously, there's a couple of grumbles and whatnot, but I mean, these families hung out with each other, from time to time. So with this situation, pretty wild. Pretty wild. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you guys think, are you looking at Mike Shinoda way about this, as far as like, hey man, like how could you, like, not how could you let this happen, but what made you thought that it wasn't a good idea, or what you think it was a good idea to not communicate that with Chester's family? Or was that a management thing? Like, I need clarity, because that would mess me up too. For when it comes to that situation. So anyway, again, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Does this kind of make you look away when it comes to the Linkin Park new album coming out? Right? A lot of this, I mean, there's a lot of stuff raining in on this situation. Obviously the album's supposed to come out in November, but with all of the heat that they're getting from all of this, I mean, I know they tried to put out a couple of public statements to kind of steamroll over it when it comes to, hey, we're really excited, blah, blah, blah. But with this whole Emily Armstrong situation, and obviously with the Chester's family not knowing about this, that's a different level. It's a different level of, like, that makes you, me look at the band differently. So definitely, obviously not helping the release, obviously, right? And yeah. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. J-Pal Music. Catch you guys next video. Thanks a lot.